In the West African nation of Ghana, along the banks of the Volta River, is a town called Mepe, struggling for survival. This once thriving fishing and farming community is home to 300,000 of the Ewe tribe, who have fallen victim to an American-made dam. The waters that supplied the people with food and provided a livelihood are now a breeding ground for disease. Farmers and fishermen, crippled by loss of income, have left town to seek work in other parts of the country. The village elders, faced with the area's demise, look for a leader to help guide them. They found one in Holland.
My name is Henk Otte. That's how I know in Holland. In Ghana, I also known as TOGBE Ferdinand Kakbetor II. I kept that name because they made me a chief in Ghana in 1995.
It was that year that Henk went to visit Ghana, his wife's homeland. While there, the tribal elders, struck by the Dutchman's interest in their community, decided that he should be a chief, or as it's known in Ghana, TOGBE. Today, Henk is attending a charity game between his former soccer club and a local Ghanaian team. The proceeds will benefit the foundation he created to help Mepe citizens.
I hope it will be a draw, 5-5.
Yeah.
I have to be diplomatic about this.
Yeah, that's right.
Whoops, there we go.
Offside.
No.
Oh, wonderful.
Maybe we must make an appointment when you can.
After the game, Henk is surprised by the news that the players have collected 40 stretchers and medical supplies to be donated to Mepe.
Now he has something like this. I'm overwhelmed like this, you see? Very good. That is why you're doing it for.
It doesn't happen every day that unemployed, someone on disability benefits living on the edge of Amsterdam becomes a chief in Africa.
Henk's story is even more unusual, considering an accident in construction left him on disability more than 10 years ago.
Henk, you have to take your medicine, eh? Here you are. Please.
I have to take these medicines for my back and my neck, the pain. Since I have the construction accident, I have always pain in my back and my neck, and this helps a little bit. Right now, we are on the construction site where my brother is working. In 1988, I was working the same work what we did here. So I was standing on a beam and tried to shoot, but I couldn't reach. So I did one step behind to reach better. Waf! I fall down the ceiling. All the discs in my spine, they splash out in my neck, in my back. So that is what happened to me. If I'm seeing my brother working here, my skin itching, because I really want to do the work again, because it was nice, because the job is very good. So I can't do that anymore, so I'm now doing paperwork, going to the accountant. It's not satisfying me, but I have no choice. Okay. This is my disability insurance, what I get every month. This is how I live right now. This is my income.
After the accident, was not really going well. And then suddenly we went to Ghana on a holiday, and then he got this opportunity. So it's like life is born again.
The life I have now, I think it's only because I met my wife. My wife comes from Ghana, and her grandfather was the chief. And if I didn't met her, I was just still playing Henk Otte in Amsterdam. So.
You know what?
No, not now.
I think it's a gender-reversed fairy tale where the regular guy meets a beautiful princess and she sweeps him off to her kingdom and he inherits an entire people.
I met Betty in 1982. The time I was working as a security officer in a big building, and she was working there inside the building. And if she come inside, she will have to give me a small pass. So that's how I met her. I think, oh, it don't look bad at all. So that's how we met. And we get married, and yeah, we are still together for now 18 years, and we have a son. So Michel is now 7 years.
Michel.
Daar is hij. Dat is Michel. Wat je tas? Wat weet ik niet.
Oh, je brengt het voor me.
Oh, telefoon. Hallo, Henk. Yes. That is me, yes. Normally it should be possible, but I'm going on Friday and there are already a lot of journalists going with me, so I don't know whether this can be,
This Friday, Henk and his family will travel to Ghana for 6 weeks. It is home to over 19 million people, who are mostly members of 3 major tribes: Ashanti, Ga, and Awes. In 1957, this former British territory became the first African colony to gain independence. When the first Europeans came to Ghana in the early 15th century, they called it the Gold Coast. With its ideal location along the Atlantic Ocean, Ghana anchored the European trade in gold, ivory, and slaves. Today, several slave castles still stand, serving as reminders of its past. From 1503 to 1850, Ghana was the center of the slave trade. During this time, over 60 million people were taken from Ghana and other African nations. They passed through these castles on their way to the Americas.
The first few times that Europeans came into contact with Africa, there were many diverse effects, some very negative, slavery, colonialism, and the negative implications of those things, and some very creative and positive. And what is happening here is creative, it's positive. I'd also say it's unusual, isn't it? And things which are unusual, people trying something different, oftentimes the effects are very positive.
This year, Henk will mark his 5th anniversary as chief during the annual Durbar celebration, a 2-week festival to welcome home those who have left town to find work.
Ghana is, you can just say beautiful. I'm very proud to have a wife from Ghana and friends from Ghana, family from Ghana, you see, to be a part of the culture in Ghana. Yes. I'm proud of it.
The trip is especially important because Henk will be distributing to the citizens of Mepe the many donations he has collected throughout the year.
Nope. No emails. My goal is simple. I want to help the people to make the schools a little bit better and even to build up a clinic if possible, to make the economy better in the area. Some people ask me if I get paid from it. I said, no, I don't even want it. You see, because I'm only there because to help the people and to see them that they like me and respect me and appreciate me is more than enough for me.
Henk's unusual appointment has made him a regular on the European talk show circuit. Today, he banters with television personality Fran Drescher.
What were you doing there?
Holiday?
On holiday, that's where you go on vacation.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Henk's stardom reached international heights when the AP, the Associated Press, ran a story on him that appeared in over 3,000 publications. But like many instant celebrities before him, Henk is learning that fame doesn't come without a price.
In January 2000, an article came out by the Associated Press about me that changed my life forever.
They asked me how I would feel about becoming king, he said. I looked at them and thought, you've got to be completely insane.
The first impression I had of him was that he was completely unprepared for what was going to happen. And he didn't know who the Associated Press were. He didn't know that the story I was writing could potentially be published in thousands of newspapers, reaching possibly millions of people.
The controversy sparked by the AP article has spread across the Atlantic. A Ghanaian organization based in New York City called CIANA, the Council of Awe Association of North America, is calling for Henk's dismissal.
The chieftaincy and our culture cannot be bought by anybody because that is the only thing left for us. The Western has taken everything from us, but the chieftaincy, our culture, we cannot allow that to go easily.
I fully understand because they read something in an article about their culture, about their tribe. Of course, they have to be angry for it. But the only thing is, if I could talk to them in person, I'm sure all those troubles, what happened now, will never happen.
Henk and Patty's problems didn't end there. In fact, the real trouble begins when they try to obtain their visas to travel to Ghana.
They asked us to come and collect the passport on Friday. That was yesterday. So we went together with my son also and a friend. And then when we went there, they told us Henk cannot get visa.
I feel like I'm in prison for a crime I don't commit.
The whole night I think of it, I can't sleep, and I think, why? What am I going to do in Ghana without him? And how am I going to explain these matters to my son?
The problems are caused by the article in the Associated Press. So I'm going to call the embassy on Monday and see what they say. And if they don't give me the visa anyway, then I must do something else. But I don't know what I can do at the moment then, because it's only a few days before we go to Ghana.
With his visa in jeopardy, Henk makes a crucial phone call to the Ghanaian embassy.
Yes? He's in a meeting. After 1 o'clock, yeah? Oh, right. If he's available. Okay. Okay, thank you. That's good. Bye-bye. Tactics. He's still busy. All right. Then I think I have to come there because I have no time really to wait too long anymore. So I hope he can see me if I'm in the embassy because it's very important for me and my family. I'm on the way to Den Haag anyway, so I like to come to the embassy then and see if he's available for me to talk to him. Yes? All right. Thank you. Then I come there. Bye-bye. Fucking asshole. It's Tracy. Tja, this is not good, you know. This is really not good. Yeah. I just see that this is delaying tactics. What else? To make you crazy, I'm in power. No, this is wrong. So.
Henk is worried. If he is prevented from traveling to Ghana, he will be unable to distribute the donations.
This is the things what we must bring to Mepe, to Ghana. I have to go along with it. This is very important. You see, injection things, bandits, stretchers, ambulances. We also have already a container in Ghana with a lot of things like wheelchairs, hospital beds, sewing machines. We try to do our best for the people. And this is goes to Ghana. This will be given away to people who need it, like hospitals and clinics, given away for free.
With time running out, Henk, Patty, and a close friend decide that if the embassy continues to ignore Henk's pleas for a visa, Patty should go without him and try to get the Ghanaian government to intervene.
Today I get a phone call from the embassy of Ghana, from Den Haag, for an appointment tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock, in the embassy, to see whether I'm going to get the visa or not. Anyway, to hear about the problems. So hopefully tomorrow I come back with good news. I'm very much hurt seeing him going to Ghana without me, because we never go alone. And it pains me so much. I didn't even bring him to the airport because I know if I'm there, Patty will cry, Michel will cry, I will cry too. And then now I'm here and I don't know what's going to happen. And that part makes me furious, really.
It's miserable because on the flight I was almost crying and I was really feeling sorry. But I wish I can change it, but it is unfortunately I can't change it.
Before Patty travels to Mepe, she will spend a few days with family in Accra, the capital of Ghana.
I think now I have to come. Yeah? I have to come and continue what we are doing. I saw question.
Her reunion is interrupted by a surprise phone call.
Henk, TOGBE is calling me. It's on the phone. TOGBE is on the phone. Are you coming to? Yeah. Where am I? Mr. Doku, if I be my, I'm welcome. You know, yeah. Oh, fine. Hello, TOGBE. Thank you. How are you? So how are you? We have a good flight anyway. Only we miss you. Yeah. Yeah, Michelle was crying on the flight. On a card. Yeah, he called you. What is it? You must take the visa Monday. You don't mean it? Oh my God. Oh, Dada. Okay, check. I have a visa. Come down. I have a visa.
I have it. Come on, I mean, look. Come on. It's enough for you. Come on, for you. We thank God. We thank God. Come on. Yeah. Hello.
Hey. No, too long. We hebben een hals. Zo. Nou, wat komen toch? Nee? Nee. Zo.
You feel easier?
Oh, I feel great. I was tired, but now I get energy again because the angerness was still inside me. It is still there, to be honest. But I'm happy to see them again. That makes it a little bit good. See the wife and the son. You know, very happy to be here. Then suddenly I get a phone call 4 o'clock from the embassy. I think, hey, what is this?
No, it's
and then
history.
I must go and take the visa on Monday. We really must forget that, and we must. This is finished now, and we have to. Now I'm in Ghana. We have to go from start one again. Now,
So.
like a world tour.
So where are you headed, hey?
We're going to Mepe.
We're going to Mepe.
Mepe for the festival. Mepe is 100 kilometers, a little bit northeast from Accra, in the Volta region, on the Volta River, not far from the border from Togo.
You don't do that. Give it to you.
The way they talk to me there, the way they treat me there is different than you see in Accra or in Amsterdam. It's completely different. Nobody call me Henk. They'll call me TOGBE Documentary.
Once in Mepe, Henk will only be addressed by his tribal name of TOGBE and live according to tribal traditions. He will always be accompanied by an escort when he is in public and will also be assigned a cook.
Where is he?
Bye.
Bye.
Don't worry.
When I get to Mepe, I feel like I'm by my mommy because she passed away 21 years ago and they bury her in a room together with my grandfather. So that pulled me to go to Mepe.
We're going to the grandfather's house to meet the elders who will welcome us. When I was driving out to Mepe, I was thinking, how will the people receive me after the troubles in the newspaper? What they will do, how they will talk to me, how they will look at me.
Okay.
When I arrived there, everybody was happy. They see me in the car. It was evening, it was already dark, so not everybody can see you. But the people who saw me, they were happy. They greet me very nicely. Oh, our chief is back. People shouting, yo, Weso means you're welcome. At the house from the grandfather, from my wife, they put some chairs there, you sit down, and everybody's coming to greet you.
Get up and let me hug you.
People who were there at the moment, there was the chief of Achigo, TOGBE Documentary. There was one uncle and my wife. He started to sing for me. That man is so full of life. Even he's an old man, but he's full of life and he danced like he's young, like 20. And he sings that song from that welcome song, like TOGBE is arriving. you do this, that is means it's respect. First morning I wake up in Mepe and then you know that you are there again. People come and greet you. They come and tell you, TOGBE, we prepare your bath for you. You go to take your bath. If you come back, they make the breakfast for you already. All the things, what is necessary to be done, they do it already for you. It is not that I want them to do that for me, because I'm not used to these kind of things, but it is traditions. That is how the chief live. In Ghana, every chief lives like this. If I don't let the people doing those things for me, I will insult the culture. Because it is traditions that they help the chief. People, most of them are struggling in life. Not everybody have enough money to support his family, to get the daily bread, and they really have to fight for the surviving, you know. But still, you see the people are so happy. They dance. Some of them dance the whole day. They sing, making music, making jokes. Really laugh with big smiles, you know, like this, and exploding whop comes out and like an eruption, and they are so happy.
Amen.
Henk Otte. So, we have to sit. Let's take my place.
Today, the Paramount Chief has called a meeting of his chiefs and the visiting journalists for Henk to explain his version of the visa controversy. Henk has also been asked to detail the problems he's had because of the AP article.
Mr. Otte, TOGBE Documentary is our chief, responsible for development. The wife, we gave her also ordinary queen mother. We went together with the women. This year, I had a call from him that the Ghana embassy there refused to give him visa. Immediately, I took my telephone and called the foreign minister and told him that I didn't like the treatment at all. Quickly, they cabled the office in Holland to give him a visa to come. That he is my chief and I want to see him. So I would like the world to know that is true, that the Mepe traditional area has made Mr. Otte an honorary chief of this place. He's a chief for development. We will ask Mr. Otte to tell us, the chiefs, what actually happened.
Okay, everything is quite simple to explain. I had an interview with a journalist from a press agency, and they asked me some questions like who asked me to be a chief and what was my reaction on it. The answer I gave him was quite simple and innocent. I was asked by the uncle of my wife to be a chief, So when he asked me that, I told the journalist, I said, oh, uncle, are you crazy? Me, a chief? I was surprised. They changed my answer completely. Like I said, the people must be completely insane to have chosen me as their chief. I never said that.
Okay, that's all right. Thank you very much for your answer.
For me, the visa problem is resolved. I'm here, so I'm happy to be here because somehow I feel I'm connected here.
Now that the visa controversy has been resolved, Henk can start his duties as development chief.
That's nice. So now I'm in Mepe. I'm going to be very busy. We have a lot of schedules drawn up and we have to hand over the donations to the paramount chief. We're going to visit some hospitals and we have to go visit some schools. But the school fees now is out.
It's out.
King Ferdinand Gakweto has been with us and we have agreed that he's going to take up 2 school projects.
At first we want to improve the schools a little bit. Some new roofs for some schools. Some other schools need complete renovation. And that's what we want to do. And that is my main project.
This is the project that the government started some years ago,
yes.
But they couldn't complete it.
No.
So this is through the labor of our own people.
Yeah.
Yeah. The classrooms are not completed and during holidays people come to steal our shares. The shutter, we don't have any shutters.
No, that is a problem.
These are the final year students.
Final years, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, how are you? Yeah. Okay, all right. So how are you doing on school? What do you want to study for future?
What?
A pilot? Oh, that's a big one. That's good.
So nobody would like to be a teacher? Would you like to be a teacher? No! Then we shall not teach you again.
In Holland we also say the same.
Okay.
Next week you have your final exams.
Yes, next week we start your final exams.
The final exams. So you all go to pass.
Yes, where is he?
You always play football.
He's one of our best players and a goalkeeper.
Ah, yes. So, but it's good if you want to be a footballer, but if you finish your education first, then you can be a far better player than you can ever be. Because after you stop football, life continues, you see? And you have to do other things also. So if you study, good, and then you become a footballer, who knows, maybe you're going to play in Holland, by one of the big teams over there. But you have to study, you see? That's very important. I know you're going to do it. So tomorrow, you come to school first, then you're going to play football later. You take it easy, Mr. Pilot. One day you fly over Holland and you're going to wave at me, all right? You too. Good luck, everybody, yeah? And next week, for sure, you're going to pass, yeah? And football player, I see you in Holland. I swear. Okay, good luck next week, eh? All right. So, Atu. How are you? Good to see you. I'm going to present the items what I sent to Mepe, and they are all waiting for it already for a year now, I think. Because it took a long time before the container came out of the harbor. It's there now, so it's going to be now we can finally present it.
We wait for TOGBE.
Where? Oh, he's here. Yeah. TOGBE. Yeah. Welcome. Yeah. So. Sorry. TOGBE on the party, I hand over all these items with full pleasure to you and Mepe traditional area.
Yeah.
And
Thank you very much, TOGBE Gakweto, for the wonderful gifts you've given to the traditional area. I promise that we'll make good use of them all.
All right.
Those we cannot use, which needs the hospital to use, will give some of them to the hospital.
That's good.
With your blessings.
Of course.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you very much for everything.
It's our pleasure.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Very nice. All right. So,
we thank you too.
He gave us some amount of water pumps valued about 11,000 US dollars. He also gave us some medicines, and these medicines are about 600 US dollars. He also gave us some hospital beds, which are about the same 600 US dollars.
the per capita income of the people of Mepe is $120, which is about 800,000 cedis annually.
We're going to the Bator hospital for a quick stop.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What struck me most painfully was someone laying there, covered by a sheet. First I think he was just sleeping and he don't want people to disturb him, but he was dead. When I hear he was dead, I got a cold feeling on my back and think, oh, I felt so sorry. And some people lay on the floor, eh? So this is something that you need hospital beds. So to give to the hospital here, so that is good. We brought some hospital beds, and I hear that they're going to give some to the hospital, but you need more.
The last item he gave us is wheelchairs, which are worth about $12,000 US.
We are going right now to Isaac. He is disabled because when a child he had measles, and that caused his disability to walk. So we are going down to him to give him a wheelchair so that he can sit. And they don't have to crawl on the ground anymore from his workshop to the house, from the house to his workshop. Isaac. Fine. That's better. So, all right. That's good. So, all the way we walk now, normally he's crawling to this place and back. So with a wheelchair it will be much easier. Take it easy, eh? Good luck. We're going to see you again. Yes? All right, thank you. Eh? Bye-bye.
He has helped in the putting up of the post office. We are establishing a library for the whole schools here in Mepe because we are highly educated in education.
First class road, we had it just 3 years ago. Electricity is now in town. We would want to have things like water, drinking water, potable drinking water.
Mepe's only source of drinking water is the Volta River. This once bountiful waterway is the heart of many of Mepe's economic hardships, which can be traced to the construction of a dam. The Akasimo Dam was constructed in 1965 by the American company Kaiser Aluminum to generate electricity for Ghana.
When they constructed the dam, about 75 villages and 80,000 people had to be relocated.
When the dam came, the water doesn't flood anymore. It doesn't flow as it used to be. And the river has become infested with river weeds. And the oyster clams are almost vanished. So the economic base of this place, which is farming and fishing, came down. And people had to migrate to other areas in order to get the fish and farm.
The authority in charge of this is the Volta River Authority. We have always been appealing to them, fighting with them, talking to them to help us dredge the Volta again.
I expect TOGBE Documentary, Mr. Otte, to sell Mepe. We want investors.
For some time now, we've been trying to market Mepe. We have a brochure which we market to attract investors, and we even intend putting Mepe on the internet.
We have been trying to attract investors to come, but still no investors yet.
Sometimes I really feel frustrated because I am new in those things. So I don't know really sometimes what I can do to raise money. It's difficult to reach people, and I have to learn those things. And I hope somebody is there who can tell me, this is the way you can do it. You see, if that happens, then I'm happy. I will show you that you can. Children of Mepe, they're so nice. One by one. Their faces, like sunshine, you know.
It makes me remember when I was a kid. I was acting the same way they were acting too. Because for us, when you see somebody from abroad, then we think, oh, you brought something, you know, and because the little thing they give you, you are very happy, and you are proud of it, and you don't even want to use it. You want to keep it for a memory.
Go there. Wait. So you do. This is how to play it. You see? You do. A lot of people get hurt now.
They also see me like I'm a white, somebody who come to bring things. Because they think when you are in abroad, you are rich.
Yeah. Of you, eh? So. Michel is born from two different cultures. One is Dutch, the other part is in Ghana from his mother. Hey, 1 point for me. I catch it.
I brought him here every year to let him understand the life here. How children who don't have much, they're satisfied with the little thing you give to them.
I have shoes, but they don't have because they have slippers. And sometimes I feel that I want to give my shoes because I have two. I have this one and I have other one. In Holland I have more.
He said to me once, I was dreaming of a country. On the one side it was called Ghana, and the other side it was Netherlands, or Netherlands. He made something out of it. It was one country, and he could play with friends on both sides. And he didn't need a car, he could just walk. I thought it was such a touching story. It really moved me because he is a child between two countries.
This is the handshake we do like this. They shake the hand and then that means that people care for each other, is love.
Later that day, Henk pays a surprise visit to a family elder.
This is one of the uncles, one of the elders from the TOGBE house. He is a very important man from the family. All right?
Yeah, sure.
He said he make him like he has seen his grandfather's dead body because he's very much happy, more than happy.
Dead body.
Oh, bueno.
Is that a compliment or?
He said, so far as he has seen you, he remembers his grandfather's. So
he always say that.
Yes.
If you see me, then you remember the grandfather. It's nice. This for me is of course a big compliment.
Paddy's grandfather was a well-respected development chief. He provided many jobs for Mepe by running one of the largest cocoa farms in Ghana. Henk was given the grandfather's name in his honor.
Since we haven't replaced Dakota, and we've replaced Dakota with him, he should lead us honorably. That is why we've installed him as a chief.
Wow, never chief. TOGBE resembled my grandfather, the first one, and how he prayed. My grandfather liked praying with children. He loved everybody. TOGBE too, the same thing. That is why we love TOGBE too.
Most people in Mepe agree that Henk is making progress in development. But there are those in town who believe there is another reason Henk was chosen to be chief.
Yes, it's a reincarnation to my grandfather. Because some people like that, they die. In Ghana here, if you see, they cut some people their faces like this. We call them donko. A woman like this can born about 3 times. The first one will die, the second one, if you cut them, through our belief, if you cut his face like this, he is not going to die again. So we call that person a donko. So we know that there is a reincarnation.
Being a science student, I don't believe
in reincarnation.
Official position of Mepe is that we do not believe in reincarnation.
If it's true that people reincarnate, a black man will reincarnate as a black man, but not a white man.
For me, I wish they never said reincarnation, things like that, because I don't know how to cope with it, you see? Because I don't know how to react on it, because for me, myself, I don't believe in reincarnation.
Today, Henk is visiting Manyaga, the man who claims that Henk is the reincarnation of TOGBE Ferdinand Gapkator I.
He's the one who's told me. And aside from that, he's just a very nice person. He likes me so much. If he sees me, he's so happy. I see him even as my father-in-law. He's a very old man, about 80, I think, because nobody really knows how old he is. Pouring libation on the ground, the way they do that with akutesi. Akutesi, the local drink, is that alcohol and on the ground. They talk to the gods, the ancestors, the spirits.
Manyaga is one of the family elders and its spiritual leader. According to the villagers, he has visions of the future and they all come true. His most important vision was of a white man who was destined to be their leader.
You know, he is a person who put him on the stool. He said about him that a certain white man will be, and he will make him to be a chief in our house. So during his life, and he dreamed about him, and it happened too.
And for me, I grew in the culture, and I believe it. After my 20 years in Europe, even I still believe, you know. And I don't think it doesn't matter so much to know much about how he gets his spirit.
That's why he's not.
How he get contact with the spirit or what goes on. But it's just we are the chosen one. Yeah?
Some people who have different beliefs than Manyaga will maybe make some fun about him. But this part of religion is special. It makes you feel sorry if it will disappear, because this is only in Africa, you see, and that makes it special for me. So I hope they can keep it alive. I hope so. I really hope so. But somehow I think it will be very difficult.
The part of culture which cannot let it move ahead would have to be left behind.
Traditional religions such as voodoo and juju have been part of the Ghanaian culture for over 1,000 years. But in the past century, a new form of religion has been accepted.
Everybody's Christian here, but in a way that I've never heard of.
You know, some people say if you are going to church, worshiping God, and you met a white man on the road, you know you have seen God already. So you better go back and go and sleep.
Christianity is, as I see it, is my own opinion, that in hundreds of years ago, Christianity was forced on people.
When people came to Africa, they thought that's Christianity. But I came to Europe and I see that a white man who don't believe at all in God. Then I think, so what the hell you come to my land to tell me to be a Christian?
On the way to an event celebrating 100 years of Christianity in Mepe, Henk encounters several Ghanaian journalists and expresses his frustration over how he's been portrayed in the local press.
I wish the Ghanaian press can come to Holland and see what we have there. A box of medicines is 4 million. In Holland we have 800 kilos of medicines and equipment supply. We have so many things. If this is 4 million only, I don't even know. Can you imagine what we have there? It's enormous. See, I do it with a pure heart. And I hope that this time the press in Ghana will write the truth also. Last time they were happy to write lies. I hope they write the truth now, you see? And I hope some of the newspapers should make an apology to me, because some of them even insult me, like a white flop and a white nobody. I wish they understand that, really. You see, I really want them to write the truth this time.
TOGBE's problem was because he was a white one. Some people up to date think so long as we say we are under independence rule, then there's no need for any white to be given such positions.
It's my heart. I really love this project. Okay. Thank you very much for that. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Come on.
Why was he named a chief in specific terms? The perception on the part of the chiefs of this community that he had something to contribute. Living in Holland, perhaps having, increased material resources himself. People thought, yes, this guy has got the capacity to be able to give, and B, the willingness to be able to give.
Being a white person is also our advantage. He goes to Holland, he meets people, he meets associations, he talks about Mepe, so he's our ambassador, selling Mepe for us.
I don't think anybody has been able to organize and then get so much gifts from people to be brought to a community.
That's good.
This is the photographer who knows also. Sometimes I can do it very good at once, but the next time it takes me 3 weeks before I can get it good.
That's nice.
Every time, the Durban Day, you are not really nervous, but you feel a tension, a healthy tension. But this year was a little bit extra because of the things in the article, how people will react. Because during the procession is a lot of people, thousands and thousands.
Pablo, let's go. Boogie is there.
Durban Day to the people in Mepe means it is the most important day in Mepe throughout the whole year. The Durban Day is not an easy thing, that I can say. It's not an easy thing at all. It's hot. And there's a lot of people, so you have to walk slowly. Maybe you have to walk not even 2 miles, but it takes 3-4 hours. So you are tired, of course.
Mama, have one.
Once you hit the streets, then it's nice. Then you see that you were afraid in the beginning that people maybe react a little bit, because of the article. But no, everybody was so proud. You see so many people everywhere. You hear drumming, you hear singing.
I feel great. I feel happy. I can't describe it. What I feel, the joy I have in my heart on the Durban Day, it is unforgettable. People waving to you, people you don't know them, and they are all there because of that, to see you and to pay their respect to you, and give you their love.
TOGBE Ferdinand Capitol II, as a white man, is a man with integrity. He is approachable to all mankind, all human beings, I know. He is very kind to everybody that I see. They love TOGBE as much as I can say. You can just cast away and see how people are just coming in. I know most of them came here because of TOGBE.
You see some of the chiefs are walking, some of the chiefs are carried. That is the chiefs of Artigo, they are walking, but that's because they own the land, so they walk on the land. I also walk. Because I am a development chief. If something is tearing down, I'm the one who must repair it again. So I have to see it.
The thing which really struck me was the expression on his face. And he seemed to me to have an expression of, to a certain extent, confused bewilderment. You know, wow, how come this is happening to me? But on the other hand, you had a real sense of spiritual contentment on his face. Like, he realized that his life is so much richer because of his association with his culture. And he was walking along the street thinking, if I wasn't here, if I didn't know these people, my life would be 100 times poorer.
I hope Mepe can be changed drastically. Good things are happening there. Making the economy in Mepe better, that people return. And for sure they don't go away anymore. You see, that's what I want for the future for Mepe.
With the journey's end drawing closer, it's time for tearful goodbyes. But before their departure, they must bid farewell to many friends and family members.
Uncle Bobby. You're welcome. Thank you. How are you? I have to see TOGBE on a party, eh?
Yes.
You have to say goodbye to him, by all means.
How are you? I hope as far as you are concerned, everything is settled. Yes. Everything is settled. Don't worry about anything anymore. Anybody who comes to tell you something, you just refer the person to me. Yes. Yeah. If I don't see you before Sunday, have a nice flight.
Yes, thank you very much, TOGBE.
And remember, we like you, so
yeah.
No problem. No problem.
Good enough. So, TOGBE, thank you for everything.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for everything.
Good hope times goes quick again,
yeah.
And we can see each other next year.
Yes.
Mama, you're going.
Yeah.
I love Ghana, I love Mepe very much, but the reason I don't live there, it's because I can do so much more. I believe, and the other chiefs also believe, I can do so much more living in Holland than when I'm living in Ghana. So, now ready? Home sweet home. Koopman, that he also is in a newspaper in Holland. Koopman. 2 times even. Now I'm back in Amsterdam. I have a very good idea of what the projects in Mepe are. Some of the schools need new roofs. Some of the schools need new schools. So that's what we want to do in Holland here. To raise more funds, to find sponsors who can help us with achieving those goals.
Back home in Amsterdam, Henk and Patty continue to raise awareness for their cause. Today, a raucous crowd of Amsterdam's youth have gathered for a performance by the Dutch pop group Flair, and to catch a glimpse of the chosen one in the flesh. All the proceeds of today's CD sales will benefit the Mepe Foundation.
The beauty of Henk Otte is that he's a simple guy who means nothing in our society. You put him on another continent and he's a king. It means that we have completely different perceptions of people here as they do in Africa. And you could follow him around for 3 months, but you'd probably never be able to capture a moment of Henk Otte that you could present to the American people or to Europeans that would say, we want this man to be our leader.
After the days you are back in Holland, you feel that you are in a hole and you can't reach the edge of it. You see, you can't come out. Sometimes it happened to me that I feel like that for 10, 11 months. And that makes it so difficult to be here, because you know you can have a life somewhere what is more interest for you. Not only about the chieftaincy, not only that, but I mean everybody around that. Even not to be a chief, for me it's great to be in Ghana, because Ghana is a wonderful country.
You all come back now here.